What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Live at 5. I got Quinn joining me today.
How you doing? How you doing, everybody?
Yeah. So it's going to be a good show, everyone. I appreciate you jumping in. Looks like we already have Marco and Fook saying, howdy, folks. Going to be eating dinner with the family, so I might miss most of the stream, but I stopped by to smash the like button. And we appreciate it, man. Anybody that's in here, if you can go ahead and hit the like button, share it, whatever you can. We appreciate everyone jumping in, so thank you. What up, Eric?
Eric B, how's it going, man?
Yeah, man. So Sam was supposed to be with me, but obviously you're filling in for him. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, which is, I guess that's always like the good thing about having multiple people, man. You always got someone to show up on stream. Yeah.
Which is nice.
So what do you got, man? What are you carrying?
Started off with our pocket dump. I got my Sabenza on me today. Love this guy with the aftermarket inlays and the aftermarket finish on that guy. That is probably my favorite knife. Right here.
Such a nice finish, man. It goes really well with the what is it, carbo tie, right?
So much. Yeah, carbo tie, the linear black carbo tie.
Yeah.
That is just a piece right there. And that's it. Keeping it light today.
Yeah. The only thing I would change on that is I'd cut the lanyard off.
Man, I love my lanyard.
Yeah, so I'm rocking a CRK as well. I've got the Zon with me with the Jackal to Hide backspace, V4 backspacer. I pretty much I switch to a different knife and always come back to this one, so. Pin, pry bar, same. I'm not keeping it light as always. I've got more stuff in my pocket. And the biggest one, which, did you notice it today or was it the other day?
Yeah, I noticed it.
Yeah, so I'm rocking the Carry Commission exclusive Jackrabbit with M4 steel. I picked this up from a buddy in the group, Brad. I don't know if you're ever watching, but Alpha Prime EDC hooked me up, and I just love the way the scales look. It's got a couple voids in it, man, like right here. But
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
looks really good.
So I'm starting to become a fan of little pocketable fixed blades, I guess. So
I'm a pretty big pocket fixed blade guy myself. I've got a nice little collection of them going.
Yeah, it's hard to choose whenever I'm like, I've got a task, and I'm like, man, do I want to use a fixed blade or do I want to jump to the folder?
I hear
you. But yeah, so we've got a little bit of behind the scenes story time since everybody kind of seemed to like that last time. At least that's what Matt said. So we're going to jump into that after we show off some of the new knives for 2025. We went and grabbed some more of the Kershaws and the CRKTs to show off, as well as a new Benchmade release that's coming out on the 4th. So I'll let you pick which one you want to start off with, man.
Awesome, sweet. Well, hey, I'll start off with the CRKT Snap Lock. Pretty excited about this guy. I like nifty little trinket style folders like this. Pretty cool little novelty thing.
It's definitely unique, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Got the Snap Lock. This is a knife they've done before, but they're doing it in the black coating now. Really cool looking knife. One that would be fun to hand off to your buddies and, hey man, try to figure out how to open that and, see how your buddies interact with it. So pretty cool little knife right there. It's in 420J steel. So very corrosion resistant.
Yeah. Which is a steel that I didn't even know about before today.
No. Me as well.
Kind of crazy,
but pretty cool little novelty piece right there.
See, so the way you open this thing is super smooth. Dude, I'm like pressing up and making sure that I don't like cut myself as it like pops out.
Press down on that little lock right there, and
it kind of pulls forward, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then it comes out, and then close it up the same way. Press down on that little lock, and then it folds in.
It almost reminds me of that like steampunk Beyond EDC knife we have. It's got like that little piston gear on it that's like super hard to open.
Yeah.
So.
But Snap Lock from CRKT. It's one of their new 2025 releases.
It's interesting, man. It definitely is. So for the 2025 Kershaw, I went ahead and brought this beefy, chunky knife, the broadside, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
D2. It's gonna have the Duralock. I think that's their lock.
Yep.
I'm so confused by the cross lock. So
yeah,
crossbar lock, axis lock, Duralock. I like bigger knives, so this one kind of jumped out to me. I would slim up the handles a little bit. I think profile-wise, it's perfect. So the price on this bad boy, let's see, for the Snap Lock. Sorry, we didn't go over that one. That one's $79.95 that Quinn had, and then the broadside is going to be $74.95. I think that's a little high for D2, but I still think it kind of falls in the budget range for people. And there's a lot of space for engraving and stuff, so if you want to personalize it, I think it'd be an awesome knife.
Brown Sugar says, hello, House of Blades. How's it going? How's it going?
What's going on? There we go. Marco greeting everybody. I need to turn you into a moderator at some point. Yeah, so that one was pretty cool. If you want to grab the next one, man.
Yep. Next up, we have the, what was this one called again?
This one's the Straight.
The Straight, that's
Yeah.
right. It's a TJ Schwartz design by
Yeah.
CRKT. Chris and I were saying it looks like the Overlander.
Yeah.
Looks like a little mini Overlander.
100%.
Pretty cool little knife there. D2 steel on this guy as well.
Yeah.
Straightforward little frame lock there.
And we're looking at $52.95. I think, like I was saying before, we were talking before the show started, I think it's like a great little pouch knife. You know, something to throw in, you know, your secondary gear or something like that. Something
good
that's in
little
the car.
fifth pocket knife. Good little pouch knife.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Plus, everybody loves TJ Schwartz.
Yeah, and
He's
that's why I
real
was
hot
like,
right
his
now.
designs really kind of catch me
Yeah.
all the time. So that one was interesting. All right, so for the next Benchmade release, which I think this one would be the last one or the first one for February, because the last one's going to be the SHOT Show knife that they showed off. If you guys have seen the SHOT Show coverage, this is going to be the S30V Bailout in the Ranger Green with the black accents. This one doesn't have the glass breaker. I don't know if the glass breaker is it just on the aluminum ones?
I
think they
don't
switch it
know
up.
that for a fact, but it seems to be that way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so coated blade, Tanto, you know, for the most part, I do like their Tantos. Very close to Chris Reeve. I think it's just like they don't go far enough back. But yeah, so this will be released on February 4th. I don't have a price for this one yet. All the other knives are available right now. So just one final look at that bad boy. Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think the last release for February from Benchmade is going to be the SHOT Show, which is the Ultim Mini Freak. I think it's the Mini Freak, or it may just be the Freak. I don't know exactly on the size, but those should be pretty cool. And then the last knife.
the Vegeta knife.
Yeah, the Vegeta
That's
knife.
Vegeta, right?
So-
I don't watch the show.
Yeah, I brought over a gas station knife, but I thought this
yeah.
one was cool. We saw these on one of our dealer portals because we get some budget knives that we get in, and they UV printed Vegeta on there. So I thought it was cool. We've got a link and stuff like that. If you guys are interested, those are on the site. I think they're like $20. So if you just want to grab something cool to throw in your collection,
Yeah,
those are always a nice
definitely
little
one of
addition.
them if you're a fan.
All right, so we're gonna jump into story time just because I was like, I know everyone's kind of waiting to see the other thing kind of hiding down here, but we've got a little bit of story time because we had I don't want to say an incident, but we had an interesting experience happen. We sell on Amazon. What's up, Black Sparrow? And sometimes we have some items that get returned, and unfortunately, the items that we sent out are not the items that are returned. So there's, call it a scam, you know, just bad faith returns or whatever. But we thought this one was interesting, so we figured we'd share the story so you guys know what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So what I have here is the actual Benchmade 940, carbon fiber with the blue on the back. Now that plays into the story because we sent out a Kershaw Eris, and the customers returned it through Amazon, and unfortunately through Amazon, there's no seller protection. It's basically whatever the buyer says. And they returned the Kershaw Eris box, and this knife was inside of it. So you can go ahead and show them that knife, dude.
This is what we got back in the Eris box.
Yeah. So
Not a 940.
yeah, it's
A knife
a
that
clone.
looks like a 940.
Yeah. So
You
no
can hear a
markings on the
little
blade. Yeah, it's
A
janky.
little bit of shake in there.
You can hear the rattle. Yeah. The clip wasn't even attached to it.
Yeah.
I'd be so embarrassed if I got stabbed by this little clone knife. Clip wasn't even attached to it. But yeah, so it sucks that this happens. There is a way for us as the buyer to prove that we don't sell things like this. We will never condone owning or selling fake products. It's none of our business if you decide to own them, but we don't sell those things here. And yeah, we have a way to provide Amazon that we have proof. Everything that we buy is legit. Everything that we sell is legit. and typically that leads to the seller never being able to buy anything from us. But we thought we would show this off because it was
funny little story.
Yeah, at this point it's hilarious that this is what it is. The knife will still cut, but yeah, it's not a 940. The carbon fiber only runs through the middle and not the rest of the plastic that's on here.
If it's even actually carbon fiber.
Yeah, and we can tell that it's been used. I mean,
yeah,
it's got tape and stuff on the inside, so the person just returned something and got something for free. But yeah, we thought that'd be an interesting story because it does happen occasionally. There are some smart / tricky people out there that have ways to pull in some underhanded stuff. But yeah, we just wanted to share that story time with you guys. Now, for the whole reason that we did the thumbnail the way that we did, Disney themed, I guess you could say, I picked up my new EDC. The funny story about this is we had previously went to Disney when I took my wife and my daughter, and I saw this kid standing in line, and he's got this light up sword, and he's swinging it around. I was like, man, that's awesome. Where did you get that thing from? Later on, I find out that you have to ride a specific ride, and it kind of lets you out into the store that I would have never seen off the normal path. And I didn't pick up the sword, even though I wanted it, because what would I do with it? I didn't pick up the sword. I regretted it 9 months later when we went back. I was like, I'm getting this thing. I don't care. I'll mount it on the wall. But it's just something fun. But it's a Buzz Lightyear sword. And I figured what better place to show this off than
right here on
our
the
knife show. Yeah, so it's actually not even on, but it freaking lights up and does sounds. Pretty much everything something a kid would want. So yeah, I was like, could you imagine me trying to EDC this thing all the time? Not that it would do anything, but
get a little Kydex sheath made for it.
Yeah, man, you never know. I'll stick it by the door, and this is how I'll defend my house, guys.
There you go.
Yeah, so
there you go.
I figured I'd bring this onto the show and just kind of show it off. I figured most people would think that I picked up like a $300 lightsaber, but nah.
Nope.
Well, I got this thing because it's unique. So yeah, man. But that was pretty much all we had, guys. We were gonna show off some other things, but they're blade show things, and we're not ready to. I guess we're not ready to start teasing it. So I was telling you guys about a patch that's gonna come out. Get a sheath for it yet? No sheath yet. I don't know how much a leather sheath would cost for something like that.
Dude, I bet you could get a Kydex one made for like honestly somewhat of a reasonable price. Yeah.
I feel like there's so much material that they're like, yeah, dude, you're in like the hundreds. It'd be more than what I paid for that thing. But yeah, so patches are gonna happen for Blade Show. We're working on a bunch of cool stuff. Apparel that we're gonna do specifically for Blade Show. You guys are gonna make it out. I think we're gonna do stuff for Blade Show specifically, and then possibly afterwards for people that couldn't make it to the show that maybe want something from that batch of things that we do, we'll probably throw them online because I think it would be a good idea. We did that when we did the ice shirts the first time Blade Show came to Texas, so, or I guess it was called the ice show at that time. But we went ahead and pre-ordered shirts, but you had to pick them up. I feel like it leaves a lot of people out that are willing to buy that stuff, just to have it. But yeah, so we're doing some cool stickers. We're doing a full round of stickers. I wish we could show off the design. I don't know if Matt's in here. Maybe he could tell me if I can show the design, maybe not, to tease it. But the patches, the stickers, the apparel, and then we're gonna have cool knives. We've reached out to a lot of vendors to give us some stuff. Maybe they're not going to the show, or for sure they're not going to the show, so maybe we can represent for them and have some cool stuff for you guys. Maybe some Ununzons. Literally every year we've always taken Ununzons. I don't know if we're gonna have them this year, but who knows? It may happen. So I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And then we talked about everyone's gonna be at the show. So you guys, if you guys want to see Quinn or hang out with him, talk knives or whatever, he will be at the Wii Civivi booth one day, and then he'll be at the House of Blades booth.
I think Wii and Civivi, I'll be there Friday, and House of Blades booth, I should be there Saturday.
Yeah. And I'll be running around the show just kind of checking out all the new stuff, buying some things. Yo, Bronny, I appreciate you jumping in, man. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
You missed the best part, man, was the sword. But yeah, so I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm curious to see who all's coming out to the show. Personality-wise,
do some pocket checks, pocket dumps. It'll be a good old time.
Yeah. like a lot of people come out like EDM and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna make it this year, so I was like, I need to message everyone. Bronny, you making it out to Texas, man? I know it's only a couple months away. Yeah, so it does look dope, man. It serves no purpose other than hanging in my wall, and it's something to just kind of have, like my inner child, I guess. But I sent Bronny the Kershaw Iridium the launch Iridium.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
he's drooling over that thing. We showed the Iridium off last week, I think. Yeah, I was like, it's getting hard to remember.
Super cool knife.
Let me see if I can pull it up real
blade
quick.
steel, I think 190 on the MSRP.
Yeah.
Really, that's probably my favorite of their 2025 releases. Not even probably, it definitely is.
So I'll pull
169 retail. That's awesome.
Yeah, 169 is not bad. American made knife.
Magna Cut blade steel.
Dude, with what
what
Kershaw's doing, it's hard to choose a Microtech or I'm not gonna say necessarily a ProTech, but you just like you're such close price proximity that it's kind of a no-brainer for these, man.
Yeah.
And they still have a great warranty. Thing for the chat, code Barbarian does work on all Kershaw, so you will save 10% on this knife, so you get it even cheaper. So I think that'd be a good pickup if you're looking for a gift or maybe you're just trying to build the collection. He says, I'm flying to South Padre next week, but can't convince the wife to stay longer to make it. Well, I think, so Blade Show's in March. So I was like, you got a couple months, man, to do some convincing. The size is perfect. Yeah, I think the size is really good. I think it is a little bit bigger than the original, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It felt slightly bigger. But yeah, I feel like it has like perfect kind of snap or action whenever it fires. This is like really close to ProTech.
Mm-hmm.
Dates. Yeah. It's March 7th and 8th, I believe. Yeah. So it's only 2 days. I don't know if Blade Show Atlanta is 3 days. It runs through Sunday. And then I think Blade Show West is 2 days, but I'm not 100%. I feel like they should make it 3 days.
I'm sure, with the increase in people in the industry, it probably could.
Yeah,
I mean, you could probably.
The show's getting bigger and bigger, so I would eventually imagine that it'll extend to the 3 day, and then the convention is just getting like they're opening up more and more space, so that's always cool. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We're kind of already planning a whole bunch of stuff, obviously with where we're all gonna be and things like that, and then our drops that we're doing. I'm hoping that we'll be able to announce so much cool stuff soon. Let's see real quick. Let me hop over here. Ooh. Back to website. Live. Yeah, dude. So is there anything you're excited for 2025? Anything you've seen so far? Have you seen any of the SHOT Show coverage?
Yeah, I've seen some of the SHOT Show stuff. I'm excited for a lot of that. I'm trying to think if there's any new models, new knives coming out this year that I'm excited for. I think everything on my list right now is, was out in 2024.
I mean, there was a lot of cool stuff in 2024, but so I'm excited for I was talking to you guys about the Edgerati from Spyderco.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I want to pick one of those up whenever it comes. I think it's weird that a lot of the companies will announce I guess a time, I don't even want to say a time frame. They announce the quarter it's going to show up in, but then it kind of either delays to the very end of that quarter, so that always sucks. Savage Lee says, I carry a 192 Vanguard from Buck. Love that knife.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of pocket fixed blades, 2025 release that I am excited for, the fixed blade bug out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Are they doing one?
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the...
Pretty sure.
In the catalog.
Pretty sure.
I was like, the SHOT Show coverage I was watching was kind of spotty. Like, they only showed off a few knives, but... let me see. What is it?
Yeah, the fixed blade bug out. I'm definitely really excited for that guy. Like we were talking about earlier, big into the pocket fixed blades. That'll definitely be one.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could pull up the catalog like I did before, but it doesn't look like it's popping up. But yeah, back to the Buck knife. I think Buck makes some really, really good knives. I'm trying to think of which one is my favorite out of their fixed blades. I think it would be the silver bolsters with the ebony wood that they do on one of them, but the shorter version. The numbers always throw me off, so I was like, I know that like there's like the 192 Vanguard, and then I just kind of get lost in all the numbers. Knives Are Life, Asher little buddy this weekend for me. Oh, is that what you're carrying? Bronny, I don't know about the fixed blade bug out. I was trying to look up for the catalog, but it's oh no, that's 2019. I had found it before, but nope, that's not right. Someone's got to have this thing. Okay, here we go. That way I can pull it up for everyone to see. I'm pretty sure I can share this. So I'm curious if it would have been in, is it still blue class? I'm gonna share the screen with you guys so you guys can see it as we're switching through here. So yeah, those are gonna be the new bailouts.
Blue class, yeah.
Which I like the color scheme that they're doing on some of these. The bedlams.
Bedlam's coming back, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw they were doing that. So I thought that would be cool. Bronny says, I'm about to put an edge back on the LT Wright Patriot. I torture tested and carry that. Do you know what? I didn't make it to the end of that one. Did that one not snap under the cinder block? I need to go and watch that video and complete it. Let's see. I'm still trying to find this fixed blade, guys. I'm sorry.
It's there. I'm not crazy. I promise.
Okay, so here we reached some bug outs. So maybe, yeah, because I like this one. I think that's cool with the bolster. And the denim 940s are going to be sick too. That should have been a House of Blades exclusive.
Yeah.
We missed out on our opportunity for that. All right, fixed blades.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
We passed it. There it is.
Wow, you're right. That blended in down there.
Yeah,
okay.
man. I am so excited for those to get here.
Yeah, so 2 fixed blades right there.
Yeah, that's
so the Crater Blue and the Ranger Green is what they're going to do.
Hopefully the sheath is nice for it, because I know that I was really excited for the Dacian, and then I think the sheath really was subpar. It was cool that they tried to do the whole ambidextrous thing, but definitely something a little bit higher quality than polymer I'm hoping for sure with the fixed blade bug out. Oh, it looks like they've got a small picture of it there to the right.
Yeah. Oh, the sheath?
Yeah.
I think I can zoom in. Oh. Well, I guess not that far. Yeah, so it looks like,
yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? Like a Mora like clip sheath, like the way that is.
Yeah.
Bronny, I'm still a fan of Benchmade. I know they're kind of with the price increase and stuff like that. I still have a lot of Benchmades in my collection. I still want to buy more Benchmade.
They've got their place.
Yeah, I know it's not everybody's thing, but I still think that they're cheaper than some of the other American made. I mean, I'm willing to spend $550, on an Ununzan. I was like, I think I can afford to snag one of these Benchmades, and not that they compare and obviously quality and stuff, because Benchmade just puts out so much product, but I feel like it goes hand in hand. Like there's a knife that costs so much money, and you're on a 6-year wait, versus a knife that's readily available and it's probably around the 300 range. So I think it's great that they can still keep out all the product and everything. I think I like the Ranger Green one a little bit better. It goes really well with that.
I like the Ranger Green scales, but I've always been partial to their satin blades. I'm not big on the coated or the acid wash or anything like that. I'm definitely a stone wash blade kind of guy.
The satin blade on my 940 is really nice from the custom shop. So I was really close to doing S90 on the 940, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it's too tumbled.
Yeah.
And I don't like that dull gray. I don't think it would have looked well with the OD green I did. But yeah, dude, I skipped past that like 7 times already.
Oh yeah. No, I'm really excited about that one.
David says he's late. It's all right, man. We're still here. We're still hanging out. And thank you so much. I got the Stabby Stab Sharp D from Christy. So I appreciate you dropping that off for me, man. I didn't bring it over. I forgot it in my bin. I was like, I got to take that thing home. But dude, actually, all of these fixed blades. So this wasn't new. The what is it? The Dacian. It came with a Kydex sheath or something like that.
Polymer, yeah, polymer.
So I think they're doing a leather sheath, and that's the new update they were doing.
That'll be nice. Looks like they're releasing a black one too.
Yeah, and I think they said that
a lot of people will be into.
Yeah, you should be able to like just buy the sheath by itself. So if you didn't like the original, it'd be pretty cool. So there was another one that was here. The new Adira colors. I think I wanted one, and now I think I would pick one up in that like black and blue colorway. I think it looked cool. Let's see. He says the green looks spiffy. Yeah, it did. Why S30 though? Man, I think S30 is just the default for them, and it kind of keeps the price down. Because I feel like S90 probably adds like $30-$40 to any knife that gets it.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
And I'm not really sure the price difference in like Magna Cut. So there hasn't been a bug out in Magna Cut yet.
Not yet, no.
So I'd be curious like what an S30 bug out with the Grivery scales looks like with a Magna Cut with Grivery scales. But I think when we were looking at those bug outs before, they've done some cool stuff to them.
Like yeah, there's the aluminum ones now.
Aluminum, yeah. Like they're playing off of the original aluminum, but they didn't do the starburst pattern.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. Like that they're just kind of giving it a little bit of contour.
The M391 recently, that one was nice.
Yeah. So it's S90 on the mini bug out, that green one right there. So that's kind of cool. And the Daybreak Grivery. So I like the bright colors that they do, man, but I just don't see myself carrying it. And then this thing, yeah, the S90 on this one. I think this one will look pretty cool. So much stuff coming out, man.
It's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
Good year for knife collectors.
I'm curious if they have the SHOT Show exclusive knife. So basically with the SHOT Show exclusive knife, guys, they go out to dealers that place orders during SHOT Show for product that's, I believe, available at that time. So we meet a certain threshold, and then that means we're going to get one knife, and then it goes, the more and more we go, the more knives we get, which that's in turn we're able to sell to you guys. But I believe it was the Ultim Freak, which is probably at the very end of the catalog. Yeah, there it is. I don't even know if I could zoom in right there, but it's got like a gray coating on the blade. I think it's cool. I mean, I think Ultim's kind of faded a little bit, but I think that's cool. It's interesting to see on like a Benchmade. I see Bronny says, the Mini Adira has my attention still. I should get one before I go to Texas and go fishing. I think it'd be cool, dude. I mean, I just don't like the lanyard on the Adira. That's the only thing that I would, just like I said with yours, and I'd cut it off. But it's got like a nice size, and the blade is decent. Obviously being Magna Cut and everything like that. The Grivery has too much flex for me. Yes, it does. I was like, I completely agree, but I'm never like pinching my knives enough to like notice. Like maybe if I was like super hardcore trying to cut into something and I felt that flex, it would bother me. But as of now, it's never really been a thing. These colors on the waterline are great. Yeah, the dark water stuff that they're doing.
Yeah, the black and blue looks so good.
Yeah, and that's cool. So like obviously all the stuff I'm excited for the most part is going to be in season 1. The only thing I'm looking forward to in season 2 is the Crooked River, which I can pull up a bigger photo of that one. I think it's micarta on the back handle. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm getting this bad boy. So it's like a acid wash blade. black canvas with the burnt
nice.
copper. I think that's, I don't know, that's my kind of knife right there. So I was gonna build one of those in the custom shop, just go full G10 with a carbon fiber, or no, I was gonna do the bolster all black and then do the carbon fiber on the back, but I think I would take that over that. So just save my money and wait for July to happen. And it'll be a good steel too. So DLC MagnaCut. Can't complain on that one, man.
No.
So, well, sick guys. I mean, that's pretty much all we had to show for the day. I mean, glad we got to show off like some of the Benchmades and stuff like that since we don't have them. David says I swapped titanium on my bailout. You swapped to titanium, or you swapped? Oh, because you had the Grivery one. I'm curious to know if yours had the glass breaker. We were just talking about that beforehand with the new S30 that's coming out in February. This one didn't have the glass breaker, so I'm curious if yours had the glass breaker. The Grivery, I mean, yeah, it has some flex.
It has a little bit of flex.
Yeah.
I know personally, like I don't go reaching for my bug out if I see myself doing hard use cutting tasks. You know, that's something I throw in if I've got, you know, a pair of shorts on, just want a knife, you know, something light carry.
Yeah, something that won't drag the shorts down. I do the same thing, man, because it's just like throwing in the basketball shorts. I don't really want to feel anything or something like that. But yeah, so we will catch you guys on the next live stream, which will be Wednesday at 5 o'clock. It'll be Quinn with me again. We'll have some interesting things planned. Oh, you know what? We forgot to ask the important question. If everybody's still here, I think it says you guys there's 20 of you.
Yeah.
Because we were arguing about this, so this is like...
This is a regular argument.
This is knife related.
This
the
is...
fact that it happened inside the store. But yeah, go ahead and ask the question if you want.
All right, everybody just, what is your favorite place to get fries? Who's got the best fries in the fast food game? Settle the debate for us here and now.
Yeah, because we'll give you our answers. We went to Burger King for lunch. Quinn said that
they have
fries,
some of the worst fries
are trash, and
I
think In-N-Out has the worst fries.
Some of the best.
I don't.
It's all disagreement here on the fries.
Yeah.
That's why we need you guys to set the score straight.
So then I think we were like top 5 places to get fries. McDonald's was up there. Whataburger was up there. Five Guys, then Burger King. So those are your top 2?
Five Guys, then Burger King.
Okay, see. So
Five Guys has got good fries. They're pricey, but Five Guys has really good fries. McDonald's, but I also love animal fries from In-N-Out.
All right, so
Thank you.
That's a vote for you.
Point In-N-Out. Let's go.
Has to be animal fries though. See, okay, I've never done animal fries.
The animal style fries are good, but you got to eat them quick or else they get soggy.
The fries, right, just by themselves are a hard pass for me.
Crap selection in Minnesota. Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
That's
sad.
Well, Bronny, you have to have so what's the burger joint around you guys?
In-N-Out is definitely better than Burger King fries. Eric.
Absolutely not.
My man. My man.
No, there's not.
My man.
Maybe it was better in California, but it's not good here in Texas.
They're fresh. They're fresh. They're fresh.
And we're just like, they're not seasoned. And it's funny because he actually had the same complaint about Burger King, and they actually were not seasoned this time. But I still think the fries are better.
I'm going to have to get me some In-N-Out on the way home.
I get animal fries with raw onions instead of grilled. I think I would go grilled instead of the raw onions.
Dude, the animal style fries are great. You're going to have to try those sometime. Their In-N-Out sauce, cheese, and then some sauteed onions.
Okay, that's another thing. Guys, I was like, let's break this down, all right? I was like, I've cooked for a lot of years of my life. It is not In-N-Out sauce. It is Thousand Island dressing, and that is 100% what it is. So I was never a fan of it before. Like when I had it like on like Reuben sandwiches or something, it always kind of threw me off. I like it on the burgers, but I don't think I'd eat it on French fries, Ian.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I've never been to an In-N-Out. Bronny, stay out. Don't go.
No, dude, you're missing out. Don't listen to Chris.
Yeah,
that's where it's at.
I'll eat the burgers. Burgers are not bad.
The fries are good. They cut a potato for your fries right as you order. You can't beat it.
Bronny says Matt's Bar because of the Juicy Lucy. What is that?
I have heard of this place, but I've never.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's
okay. They've got some fame.
If I ever come out there, I'll have to try it.
In-N-Out is better than Whataburger too. Oh, Eric, my boy!
You are about to get banned from this live
No,
right now.
no.
There's no
You're the
way.
MVP of the
There's
live tonight.
No
That's
way.
right. Matt, can you hear this?
Whataburger is 100 times better.
And David Castaneda agrees
It's like
too. That's
literally
it. That tears it.
our lunch order even shows it. We go to Whataburger way more than we go to In-N-Out.
Just because you guys have no taste.
All right, guys. So we're out of here. I appreciate you guys chiming in. All right, we've made some enemies. I've seen some people that are on my team, but we will catch you guys next Wednesday. Appreciate everyone jumping in.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.